Welcome to the Thanksgiving special of the Cinema Show. I'm Luke Tharp.
And I'm Samantha Hill. This week we went out and asked students about the upcoming holiday. Here's what we got. So what's your favorite Thanksgiving tradition?
Well, I really like the food, and my uncle makes some really good macaroni.
What is your favorite food at Thanksgiving?
My favorite food at Thanksgiving is that green bean casserole stuff.
My favorite Thanksgiving tradition is going down to my grandparents with my cousins and family and eating and playing.
In academics, Ali will be giving us some insight about Model UN, and in sports we'll be talking to Coach Jelson about this year's wrestling season.
As well as Gracie will be talking to people about Trump's first year as president. And finally, the spotlight this week is going to be about Mr. Owenby and his exciting life.
Hi, I'm Allie Selman, reporting live from the floor of the House of Representatives where laws are made. And just like our congressional representatives, we have students here at Signal preparing vigorously to go into debate at the annual high school conference Model UN. Let's take a look.
So I am representing the United States of America in the DISEC committee, and DISEC stands for Disarmament and International Security. So we handle all kinds of stuff from weaponry to nuclear armament and pressing issues about what is facing the world in terms of safety and security. Favorite topic for me is probably the small arms in South Sudan, because there's just a lot that is going on with that right now. It's a very specific topic. There's not a lot of room to generalize it, whereas the other two topics are kind of generalized to the entire world. This one's really specific, and the U.S. plays a big part in the small arms issue there. I like Model UN because it gives you a chance to have this global perspective on so many different multifaceted topics, and it really gets you immersed into real-world situations, and it's also where you meet a lot of really cool people. I've met a lot of my really good friends from Model UN, and I've had those friendships from when I first started until now, and I'll probably have them for a really long time after that. Also, you get to miss a day of school.
My name is Caroline, and I'm representing Ecuador in General Committee. So in general, we're responsible for condensing the 30 topics and all the resolutions into the General Assembly docket. So we have the unique opportunity to look at all of them. I really like some of the World Health Organization's topics, such as international regulation of stem cells, but also SPECPOL, because they get to debate about tension in the Baltic region. I'm really excited to make new friendships and just get in debate with people who really care about what they're saying. I love that we all get to commune together at this one conference and get to interact through meals and stuff like the delegate dance.
Hi, my name is Meg Corley. I've been doing Model UN for 4 years, and I'm an officer and the Security Council delegate. So I help to read and revise the papers of all of the delegates from 3 countries. And I write my own papers and debate in the only council in the United Nations that is binding and can take real action against any nation. So we debate really significant issues and more specific issues than the other countries. But I also get to help a lot of the Signal delegates get to where they're on the docket and really involved in the conference. I'm really excited about it. It's going to be really fun.
I can't believe how hard these students work to prepare for this debate. They learn the inner workings of the United Nations, debate procedures, and worldwide issues. Congratulations, delegates!
Hey, what's up, sports homies, and welcome to the Thanksgiving edition of the Signal Show. I'm Holt Thompson, and this week we have wrestling. What are the biggest improvements you've made from last year in the team?
The numbers on the team have improved a lot, and we started moving up some 8th graders as of last year into the high school team. So last year we bumped up 4 8th graders. And this year we ended up bumping up another 8th grader, so they get that transition from middle school to high school. It's just a lot easier for them to adapt and move forward. So I think our numbers this year is the biggest thing. So Not a problem whatsoever.
Who are some wrestlers who will stand out this year?
Isaac Tate, he's a senior. He's a 3-time returning state place winner. We got Jake Woodleaf, Will Davis, Preston Worley. They're returning state qualifiers. And Daniel Urachuk, who was an 8th grader last year, he's now a freshman. He was state runner-up last year, lost in overtime actually, but was actually awarded best match of the tournament, the entire state championships last year. So we got a pretty strong lineup this year.
What has the absence of Coach Mansueto done to the team?
It's kind of too soon to tell, but it really hurt when we did lose him, just having that extra person in the room. But I will say, though, that he helped create an atmosphere where every kid pretty much bought into the system that he helped implement for the team. So a lot of the kids who are returning know the expectations that are of them to wrestle this year.
Which wrestlers do you think who are normally JV are going to step up to varsity?
Well, we really don't have a JV or a clear JV or clear varsity. Everybody's just on the team, so we try not to separate wrestlers by varsity or JV. But I can tell you who I think is going to step up this year. Will Thompson, okay, he was hurt last year. He'll be making some noise for us this year. Oliver Goodgame, he was about half varsity, half JV last year. I expect him to really step up this year. And Davis Payne, after wrestling 2 years now, he should definitely be more solid for us.
In your opinion, what is the best part of wrestling?
The best part of wrestling is showcasing our talent and all the hard work that we put in practice. And also the discipline and the poise that each of these kids are trying to embrace and maintain, as it will help them hopefully become successful in the future. All right, guys, and if you did not know, this is Joe Jellison, Chat Cats Fishing. Follow me on YouTube for fishing videos every Sunday and Thursday at 7:30. That is, go to YouTube and type in Chat, C-H-A-T-T, Cats, C-A-T-S, Fishing. Not a problem.
What does wrestling mean to you?
Wrestling means a lot to me. It's been my favorite sport since I was in like 7th grade, and even though it's not that popular and a lot of people don't like it, I've just enjoyed it my entire life and wouldn't want to do anything else.
Wrestling to me means a sense of camaraderie with teammates and coaches, and a place in a room where you can work hard and not be judged for it, and just leave all your emotions out there and basically grow stronger as a human being and as a wrestler in a sport that, in my opinion, is the most difficult.
Wrestling is not only a sport, it's a lifestyle for me. I've dedicated most of my life to it, and it's developed me into the man I think I'm going to become, and it's added on to some of the qualities that I've already had and for my personality, and I think it's been really good for me as a whole.
And that's all for this week in sports. Now to Gracie with Opinion.
Around this time last year, Donald Trump was elected our 45th President of the United States. Some people love him while others love to hate him, so we decided to ask some students and teachers of what they think with 1 year with Trump.
Mr. Trump, I think, has tried to keep many of his promises. He is hamstringed by a Congress and lots of controversy. The one thing that he does that I do not like is the constant tweeting of information that I think is inflammatory toward his constituents, and so I do wish that he would stop that practice. Overall, I think his heart is in the right place. I'm looking forward to the next year with the man, and we'll just see what turns out with him.
All right, has Donald Trump kept his campaign promises? Well, let's see. There's lock up Hillary. No, didn't do that. There's repeal Obamacare. No, didn't do that. What else we got? Said he didn't collude with the Russians, had no contact, but he actually did. So does that count? No, I think that would still actually be kind of a negative. Yeah. I guess he has helped divide the country. He ensured the rights of people that are mentally ill to get guns, and that's worked out well. So, yeah, all right. I think things are going well. Keep it up, Donald.
So I guess we'll have to wait for the following years of Donald's presidency to see what he really carries out. But for now, at least you have some students and teachers' opinions from Signal. This is Gracie, signing off.
Hi, I'm Emily Warner.
And I'm Rachel Clem.
And Netflix is streaming the movie Jaws right now, so we thought it'd be a good idea to give you guys a movie review.
Now, Jaws is about a shark that is trying to eat all these people swimming in the water by this island. And the main character, Martin, is a police chief, and it is his responsibility to protect the people and find a way to make the shark go away. And he teams up with a captain whose name is Quint, and a man who is an expert in sharks, and his name is Matt. And they go together on a boat and try to get rid of the shark. Let's show a clip. Okay, so I had never seen Jaws before watching it in film class.
Yeah, I hadn't either. I'd heard people talk about it before, but I've never seen it before, and I was really interested in it.
So what did you think about the plot of the movie?
I thought like the whole storyline was pretty predictable, and so.
Did you find it entertaining?
I did. I thought it was pretty entertaining, but I personally like watching like Shark Week and like shark documentaries, so I was already kind of interested in it.
I didn't find it all that entertaining, honestly. I thought it was pretty slow for a movie that was just about trying to catch sharks. There were definitely memorable moments in the movie, some tense spots, but all in all, I didn't find it very exciting.
What was your favorite part about it?
One of my favorite parts was when they were trying to catch the shark, and it was very tense. There was water splashing everywhere, and you didn't really know what was going to happen. And it kind of reminded me of a scene from Phineas and Ferb, because since it's a classic movie, it's going to be seen in all these other different TV shows and movies, and like an illusion. So I enjoyed seeing where that part from Phineas and Ferb came from.
Yeah, my favorite part would be when one of the main characters was in a cage underwater and a shark was trying to eat him, and like the suspense of it, I really liked the suspense of it.
How do you think you would review this?
Overall, like I thought it was a very entertaining movie, and that someone, like if you're curious about it, you should definitely go see it. I wouldn't say it's like oh, it's only one that if you're just like really bored, you should go watch it. But I wouldn't say it's one that's like, oh, drop everything now and go watch it. It's just like if you've got the time, I'd say go see it. It's a classic.
I would agree with you that you should see it at some point in your life, but when you're bored, you should watch it when you're bored in school one day. I didn't enjoy it very much, but you should probably see it at least to know what classic movie anyone makes an allusion to about it.
So overall, you didn't really like it?
Not really. But you can watch it on Netflix, so you can decide for yourself if you're going to trust Emily's opinion on it or mine. If you want to watch Jaws, you can watch it on Netflix.
Hi, I'm Morgan Sizemore, and on this week's Spotlight, we will be sitting down with Mr. Ownby, who has been working hard to prepare his students for the music department's Christmas on the Mountain. What are you doing after school today?
Well, as soon as I get home, I'm probably going to walk my dog, and then my middle school students have a junior orchestra clinic at CCA tonight. I have to go to that. It's going to be really fun.
Okay, now we're getting into some serious questions. Do you watch Grey's Anatomy, or have you heard of it?
Yes, I've heard of Grey's Anatomy.
Okay, how would you die on it? Like if you were to get in an accident, like why would you?
Gunshot wound.
Oh, okay. If you were a Disney princess, would you be Moana or Mulan?
Probably Mulan, because I haven't seen that other movie and I don't know who that is.
Okay.
But I like Mulan. She's cool. B-Rock, oh drama.
Okay.
Like the president, but with my middle name.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and drama. So.
Would a fly without wings be called a whale?
Probably not. Be a dumb name for an animal.
At a movie theater, which armrest is yours?
Both.
Okay, I agree. Do prison buses have emergency exits?
Yeah.
They do.
I don't know. Probably not. Actually, it doesn't make sense because they probably try to escape. But still, what if there's an emergency? I mean, they're people too.
I hope you enjoyed learning a little bit more about Mr. Ownby. Thanks for watching this week's Spotlight.